Welcome back to Bowling Over 50 with Alan Berger. Today we're going to be doing another drill. It's a drill I use to help me work on getting lined up faster on the lanes. So stay tuned, we'll be right back with this new drill. So the drill I use to help me get lined up faster, I do both some PBA events, some SASBAs, some events where I'm switching lanes quite often, but this is also great for league and helping you get lined up on your pair of lanes a little bit faster. I call it the 3-ball drill. And it's a scoring drill, so it's fun to do. So I'm going to pick 3 different balls that are going to be polar opposites of each other, and I'm going to try to get lined up with all 3 balls. Some of the balls may be the wrong ball for this pattern, but I'm going to try to do the best I can and see what kind of score I can shoot. Frames 1, 2, and 3 will be with one ball, 4, 5, and 6 with another, 7, 8, 9 with another, and for the 10th frame I choose the best ball of those 3 to throw the last 3 shots, hopefully 3 strikes. So today we're going to get started. Typically when I do this, I start with a really big ball. Something that I know on a house shot would not be normally in play. So today I'm going to start with the Extreme Envy. This ball actually does have a little bit of surface on it. So where I'm going to start, this is not where I normally start, but I know this house shot's been bowled on a little bit. I'm going to start on 25 looking at 10 with this big ball with a big cover with a lot of surface on it. And I missed in, but it worked. I got a strike. I missed my mark down there probably by 2 or 3 boards. I haven't thrown a shot in a little while getting ready for this video. So I just stepped up and got a strike. Now what do you do on a situation like that? That's my question. Put it in the comments. If you throw a shot like that and strike, what do you do? Well, I know what I do. That looked good. I'm going to throw it there again. Miss on purpose. Except I missed. I missed even further. That's awesome. Leaving myself a 10 pin. So if I pick this up, I'll be 20 in the first. If I pick this up, again, I haven't thrown some shots in a little while. Just got here, set up my equipment. That's going to be close. That's why we go cross lane at our spares, folks. All right. The goal would have been to get lined up on the second shot to actually double. So I've got 20 in the first with a spare working in the second. Let's try not to miss left again. I'm going to throw it where I threw that first one. That's my goal. And I didn't. I'm missing left. Why am I missing left? Why am I missing left? Well, that was frames 1, 2, and 3. Got to pick up my spare. I stand again. I'm 34, looking at 19. Rolling her over right to 19 and a half, and picked it up. So now I have to switch balls. So I'm going to go from an Extreme Envy. Big ball, big cover, big core, to a big cover, smaller core, but it's symmetrical instead of asymmetrical. I'm going with the Super Cuda, Power Core, Super Cuda, symmetrical, solid, so it'll be smoother. not as angular. Doesn't have as much surface on it as that Envy does. Don't know where else to start, but back where I was, I need to throw a better shot. Okay, so that's almost lined up. It didn't get down the lane far enough, if you're seeing that. It didn't get down the lane far enough. Very, very smooth. I don't know what it'll do if I throw it a little bit closer to the gutter where more friction is, because this is just a house shot. I don't know if it'll strike in that spot again. So I'm going to move one board right and move my eyes a board and a half right is what I'm going to do, just to kind of look at it. I think that'll be a little closer. That is much closer. It's not on the 6-degree angle. We talked in some of our videos about the angle you need to be on to get the ball to go through the pins the right way. That ball is definitely not on that angle, but it is driving through the pins. So it's after it's hitting the 1-3, it's not deflecting. It's still going through the pins. It's missing the 8-pin. It's missing the 8-pin, I think. But it's still enough to get all 10 back. That one hooked early. So I got a 3-bagger, 4, 5, and 6. I'm wanting 19 in the 6th right now, but since I'm only throwing 3 balls at a time, it's time to switch. So now I'm going to go to a pearl, and I am going to go to a really hard pearl that I haven't thrown since a tournament. I keep this one. It is the Black Widow Ghost. The difference with this Black Widow Ghost is it's not shiny. I have hit it with a 1000 pad, so it is extremely dull. I do that so if I need a pearlized cover, everything would be going too long down the lane. I have this one I can go to, which will hook a little earlier. And the reason why I'm throwing this right now is everything is hooking too early. The Envy was hooking too early. The Super Cuda was hooking too early. So now I need to make this ball work hooking too early. It will get down the lane a little bit farther, but I think it is a complete wrong ball. I did make a 2-in-1 move left from where I threw that Super Cuda. Super Cuda, smaller core, symmetrical, smooth, aggressive cover, so it didn't get down the lane very far, but struck 3. This one I knew was going to pick up early, and it did, so I moved a 2-in-1 left. I'm even going to move another one left. Going to slow it down just a smidge because I didn't quite like that. It was okay. And I got it way out. And that was too much. Too much. Should have stayed where I was. I have one more shot to go with this ball, so I've got a chance. Most of my spares I do throw straight. This happens to be one of the very few that I hook at. So from my strike spot, I'm moving 5 boards right and throwing at my strike location on the lane. And hopefully this will have enough hook to get back and pick up both the 2 and the 8. And it didn't. I didn't think I threw that bad. I thought it was there. Okay. All right. I'm 175 in the 8th right now with 3 different balls. Going to move back that same board that actually struck, because that looked better than that second one, and try to make a good shot. And I made a good shot. But as you can see, since I've sanded down that cover of that pearl ball, it hooked real early and a lot. So I need to spare this. I've got 225 off the sheet. Picking up my 4-pin. Okay, maybe I won't pick up my 4-pin. Well, this is a 10 frame. What ball did I feel the most comfortable with to finish out this 10 frame and still shoot 2-0 or maybe higher? Well, in the comments, put down what you think I should be throwing right now. Do it right now. Which ball looked the best to you? The ball that looked the best to me did not look good at all, but it struck 3 in a row. It's the Super Cuda. And that's why I didn't think it looked the best. But of those 3 balls, it was my best option. I need to pick this up for a 2-0. Missing 2 spares. That'll do it. Pick up your spares, kids. Oh, I'm hooking at this. Why am I doing that? Throw it straight. I throw an 8-pin like I throw a 2-pin. I know why I was hooking at it, because I didn't trust my spare ball, because I've missed 2 spares. All right, strike here for a 204. The last one missed the 8-pin. It just didn't have enough to turn that corner. It was not coming in at that 6-degree angle. It was coming in at about 8 or 9. Wrong. Got me thinking. That was coming in at more like a 4 or a 5. I've got that backwards. There we go. Made it look better. So that's the 3-ball drill. Throw 3 different balls, completely different balls. 1, 2, 3. Change balls. 4, 5, 6. Change balls. 7, 8, 9. Change balls. And then you get to pick your best of those 3 for your last frame and see what you can shoot. 3 different balls. I shot 204. Missing an easy spare. Should have been in the 220s. But that's bowling. So when you're practicing, if you were going to work on finding a line with your bowling equipment, try the 3-ball challenge. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and it breaks up the monotony of practice. See you next time on Bowling Over 50. Hello, this is Alan Berger with Bowling Over 50, and I would like to thank one of our sponsors, Ice Gear. Ice Gear is awesome for bowlers. It gives you a really good look. We make jerseys, we make t-shirts. It's a really good look, and it means something. Ice stands for something. It stands for I carry everything. It's a positive mental attitude. We want you to go on the lanes looking good with a positive mental attitude, because you have ice in your veins, because you carry everything. Give Ice Gear a try. Go to icegear.shop and shop with us today.